Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly haul. So I know I'm a day late. Usually I post these videos on Sundays, but yesterday I had a collab video go up with Sally Choi talking about our top eyeshadow palettes of 2020. It was a really good video, so if you get a chance, definitely check that one out. But I still really wanted to go ahead and post this video this week. So anyway, we have some really fun things from Beauty Bakerie, and also I have an Ulta order to share with you as well. So let's go ahead and jump right in, and don't forget to stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll let you know my thoughts on some of the products I got a chance to try out. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning guys, it's Monday. I just found these Etude House Lovely Cookie blushes in an Amazon box. I had ordered these weeks ago and I completely forgot about them. They came in apparently in a box mixed up with a whole bunch of toys that I had ordered for my nephew. So when I was opening up the Amazon box to do some gift wrapping this week, I realized that these were in there. So I got two shades. I got Peach Vanilla Cream and Lavender Lemon Macaron. I do have one of these that I got from Yes Style back in the spring, and it was in my Yes Style video, and I really loved the formula so much. And they come with this cute little puff, and the reason that these look a little bit different packaging wise is that these were Disney limited edition ones, and that's all that they had on Amazon. They didn't have the ones with the regular packaging. Not that I mind, I think these are really adorable. So I just wanted to quickly swatch these for you guys. I'm hoping that this one is actually a dupe for Loraque's Tinge blush. So let me go get my Tinge blush and then we'll do a quick comparison. All right, so here's a look at Tinge. In the pan, they do look very, very close. And the thing that I love most about this blush is just how simple and neutral it is. I can wear this with any eye look. It really doesn't matter. It just goes with everything. If I just want a little hint of color on my cheeks and I'm doing more of a smokier eye look, this is perfect. So I'm really hoping that the Etude House one is a dupe for it, because I feel like the Loraque blushes, not only are they harder to find, but they're also really expensive too. Okay, yeah, so definitely not the same color at all. I think the Loraque one goes on a lot more pinky peach, and this one is just a straight up peach, and it's actually a lot lighter. So this one, I kind of feel like I would have to build it up quite a bit to get it to show up. Let me just try another layer really quick. Yeah, so definitely not the same color. Unfortunately, I have yet to find a dupe for this one. Not that I'm in danger of hitting pan on it soon, but I'm just worried that one day it's going to be gone and I won't be able to find it. And then the other color I got was the Lavender Lemon Macaron. So let's take a look at this really quick. I love lavender blushes these days. I think they're so beautiful. So just swatch this one. Yeah, look at how beautiful that is. That's gorgeous, especially for like a lighter skin tone. So anyway, guys, just wanted to share these with you really quickly. I just loved the formula so much. I had to get a few new colors and I was so glad to find them on Amazon because it's a lot easier than ordering from Yes Style here in the United States. So that's the first thing that came in today. The second thing was my order from Biossance. So if you're not familiar with this brand, their main or star ingredient is squalane, and squalane is basically a stabilized version of squalene, which is naturally found within our skin. From what I understand, it's kind of like a fatty lipid that's in our sebum that our skin produces. So if you're somebody like me who has really dry skin, or if you're just over 30, our skin starts making less of the squalene over time. So it's in every single one of Biossance's products. So squalane is in every single one of their products. And a few weeks ago, I had gotten a Sephora gift card for my birthday and I picked up the 100% squalane oil. And this is actually plant derived. It's from sugarcane. And you can use this on your face, body, and hair. And as you can see, like the level is already down to here, so I've been using it quite a bit, and you really only need like a half a pump for your face. I also have been using it on my body when I get out of the shower, and I've noticed over the last couple weeks of using it that my skin is less dry on my face. Not so much my hands because I wash them constantly, so I feel like nothing I do is ever going to completely heal them because I'm just washing it off every time, but definitely I've seen an improvement in my face and body. So I wanted to get some more things from the brand, and they had an amazing Black Friday sale going on with this bag that if you spend over $75, you get a bag. It has almost every single one of their products in here to try, like deluxe sizes. And they also had, you could get a free hand cream, which I definitely need. So I had gotten a couple different products to try. I got the Squalane plus Phytoretinol serum, and this actually has the bakuchiol, I think that's how you say it. It's a plant-derived retinol, so it doesn't give you the sensitivity of regular retinol, and you can also use it during the day, which is really cool. And then I also had gotten their Squalane plus Omega repair cream because this sounded great for drier skin types, and going into the wintertime, I always need some heavier, like heavy duty creams like that. And then this product, which was very highly rated, it's the Squalane plus a lactic acid resurfacing night serum. So I haven't tried a lactic acid serum in a while, but I was a huge fan of Sunday Riley's Good Genes, and that's a lactic acid treatment. I just find that lactic acid isn't quite as harsh on my skin as glycolic because lactic kind of works more on the surface while glycolic goes in a little bit deeper, and that one is more likely to cause irritation than lactic acid. But this I feel like works just as well. So it just gets rid of those dead skin flakes that are on the surface and just helps your skin to look a lot smoother. So anyway, those are the 3 products that I got. And if those are in this bag, I'm definitely going to take those out and do a giveaway this week. So that actually reminds me, I'm doing giveaways every single day on my community tab, and they're just 24-hour only giveaways. So definitely check that out this week because I'll include some of these Biossance products in case you want to try them out. So I'm really curious about this hand cream. I just want to put it on really quick and test it out. All right, so it has a really, really thick and buttery texture, which I love. I think this is going to be good. And what I would probably do too is just put a couple drops of the oil on my hands as well, and that'll just seal all of this hydration in. I'm not going to do it yet just because I feel like if I touch everything with oily hands, everything's going to get all gross. But this hand cream feels fantastic. It's super rich, but at the same time, it's sinking in completely. My hands do not feel greasy at all. So that is definitely a good thing. All right, let's check out what's in this little bag. We have the 100% squalane oil, so I'll definitely put that aside for you guys. Also, the lactic acid treatment, so I'll put that aside as well. This is the marine algae eye cream, so that's one that I definitely have my eye on to try out. What is this one? This is a cleansing oil, so I'll try that as well. We have the Phytoretinol serum, which I also have a full size of, so I'll put that aside. A peptide eye gel, the Omega Plus Repair Cream, so I'm going to put this in the giveaway too. And actually, I'm going to probably add this probiotic gel moisturizer as well because gel moisturizers usually aren't quite enough moisture for me. So depending on, who wins the giveaway, you could use probably either one of these depending on your skin type. And last but not least, we have Squalane Rose Vegan Lip Balm. So I thought that was a really, really nice gift with purchase, and it's going to allow me to try all the products in the line or most of them. So that's really great. And then plus I have these 5 products for the giveaway for you guys as well, and I'll include them in the bag. So be on the lookout for that early this week. I'll probably do it either Monday or Tuesday. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. I just got a PR package from Bakerie, and they sent over some of their lip products and also some of their palettes. So I am very, very excited. We have the Breakfast in Bed eyeshadow palette, and we also have, what's this one? Sugar Cookies. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. And we have the Proof is in the Pudding palette, which actually I already own. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in a giveaway for later this week. And then we also have their lip whips. These are matte liquid lipsticks and they are transfer proof, so great option to wear under masks. And then we also have their Sugar Sticks lip liners, and it looks like they sent a ton of different colors. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to swatch everything today, but I can swatch a couple of shades and we can get an idea for the formula and stuff like that. So let me just move this box out of the way and we can get started. All right, so I just grabbed 2 shades of the lip whips. We have Honey and Ginger Snap. These look really beautiful. So let's take a quick look. If you didn't know, these are actually made in the United States. So let's swatch Honey first. And they have this flat kind of pointy applicator, which I really like a lot. Wow, these feel so lightweight. They feel like nothing going on. Very, very thin formula, not thick or sticky at all. And then we have Ginger Snap. And that color is beautiful as well. That's like a perfect fall color. And next up we have the Sugar Sticks liners, and this packaging is so extra. It looks kind of like those rock candies that you can get. And I just opened two shades. We have Creme de la Creme and also Toasted Marshmallow. So let's just check these out. They look like they're actually a retractable liner, which is nice. And actually, this looks like it's going to go perfectly with that Ginger Snap shade. This one is Creme de la Creme. That's like a perfect match, and it's so super creamy. I cannot wait to try these. These seem so awesome. And I'll just do Toasted Marshmallow really quick. This one looks like a slightly deeper shade. It's a little bit more reddish, but super pretty. I feel like this one would actually go with that Ginger Snap shade as well. All right, guys, then let's take a look at the palettes. So first up, we have Breakfast in Bed. And this one actually looks like a beautiful cool tone palette. I'd say most of the shades in here are very cool toned. We have some beautiful purples and mauve shades. This one is going to be really, really pretty. I can't wait to swatch this. And then Sugar Cookies also. Let's take a look at this one. Look at the packaging, how cute that is. And then here's the color story for that one. So this one is actually a lot more colorful than I was expecting, but super gorgeous. Some of these shades, these blues, are so beautiful, and look at that gold. It just looks so rich. And then we have this really pretty peachy shade down here as well. And then just quickly, I want to show you the Proof is in the Puddin' palette because I'm going to be giving this one away. I'm not going to swatch it, but I just wanted to show you. This one is all warm tone neutrals, so I just wanted to give you a sneak peek at what that looks like. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and swatch these other two really quick. All right, guys, so let's take a quick look at the Sugar Cookies palette first, and I'm dying to see this shade right here. I think this would be such a gorgeous lid color, and also this one. Oh my gosh, these are so buttery and so smooth and really, really pigmented. Let's try the turquoise. And then here's the turquoise and the gold. All right, and then let's do just a couple of the mattes really quick and we'll see what the formula's like. I definitely want to try these blues. Oh my gosh, look at that pigment. These are intense. All right, maybe I'll just try these as well. Might as well swatch the whole palette at this point, right? So we have those. And then last but not least, we have this lighter ivory shade. So this is a beautiful palette. If you love color, I think the formula on this feels amazing. I'm definitely going to have to test it out on my eyes. But if you've tried this one, let us know down in the comments below how you like it. All right, and then just quickly, let's check out the Breakfast in Bed palette. So again, I'm just going to swatch some of these shimmer shades first. I can't get over how buttery these feel. They're amazing. So this one is almost more like a satiny finish. It's just incredibly smooth. It's not as metallic as some of the others. Whoops. So there's the shimmer shades. All right, and then let's do the matte shades really quick. I'm just trying to go quick because my husband and son are downstairs waiting for dinner. This one actually has a little bit of micro glitter in it. I didn't see it the first time, but if you look really up close in the pan, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's just tiny little micro glitters. And then last but not least, we have that one right there. So this one, if you like cool tones, if you like mauve tones, and I like that it's not too pink because sometimes color stories like this that have these rosier tones, it's like all rosy tones, and I like that they added in some of these golden shades like this taupe and this rose gold. And then you also have this cool purple that's not super rosy as well. So I really like this one too. So anyway, guys, let me know down in the comments below what you think of Beauty Bakerie. What are your favorite products from the line? I definitely want to try more in the new year. This is a brand that I really haven't tried too much from, but I'm super interested in. So let me know your recommendations down below. Hey guys, it's Friday. I just got my Ulta order in the mail and I had picked up a couple of new things. I got the new NYX Marshmallow Primer. I also got the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Skin Tint and Blurring Balm, which I'm hoping is a dupe for the Mally one. Ulta had given me this Sunset Skies palette as a free gift. I also got this new mascara from Lancome. This is just the mini version of it. I just figured I would test it out. I got a new Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I usually order this a couple times a year. This is in the shade Taupe. And I wanted to try one of these new Too Faced Peach Bloom Lip and Cheek tints. So I got this one in Peach Glow. It only comes in 4 different shades, and this one looked really pretty. So anyway, let's go ahead, I guess, and start with the primer first. So this has marshmallow root in it. It doesn't actually say any of the claims on the bottle, but on the website it said that it was supposed to be like smoothing and blurring and have like more of an airy texture. And it made me wonder if it's anything like the L'Oreal Studio Secrets primer that I use, because that one has kind of a fluffy, whipped, like marshmallowy kind of texture. So let's just try this one out. Yeah, it definitely feels like the L'Oreal one. Very similar, but maybe a little bit more lightweight. The L'Oreal one is kind of thick, almost like a paste, and this just feels like a lighter version of it, but very similar as far as like how smoothing it is. This is just smoothing out my skin really nicely. And it actually smells exactly like a marshmallow. It almost smells like cotton candy a little bit, but definitely like when you open a bag of marshmallows, that's exactly what this smells like. So yeah, I mean, it made my hand look really, really smooth. So I'm excited to test this one out on my face for sure. And next up, I wanted to try this Super Dewy Skin Tint. It's a tinted moisturizer from Makeup Revolution, and I got it in the shade Light. It says that it's a lightweight tinted moisturizer, gives the skin a radiant dewy finish enriched with wild berry extract. It doesn't have any SPF in it or anything like that, so I think it's just a straight up tinted moisturizer. Let's just put a little on. This looks a little bit lighter than I was expecting. Hopefully it matches me okay. I mean, I didn't choose the fair shade, and for light, I was thinking it wasn't going to be quite this light, but let's just get an idea of what the coverage is like. All right, so it does seem to have a decent amount of coverage to it. I think it took away all of the redness that's in my skin. You can see this hand, how comparing the two, this one looks a lot more red than this one. So I think it definitely has a pretty good coverage for just a tinted moisturizer, but it felt like just a moisturizer going on. It didn't feel like a foundation, which I really like. And even when you look up really close, it doesn't look like I'm actually wearing foundation. So I can't wait to put this one to the test as well. And then next we also have this Super Dewy Blurring Balm. It says Pore Blurring Compact. Blurring Balm can be used as a mattifying base before makeup application or as a touch-up on top of makeup to blur pores and reduce shine. So I'm really hoping that this is actually a dupe for the Mally Poreless Face Defender. This has been around a long time. It's very expensive, but I love it so much because it basically does the job of a setting powder without having to use powder. And as somebody with really dry skin, I love using a balm like this just because it doesn't look as dry on the skin. It's very invisible and it just helps to, you know, kind of take down any shine, or if you want to mattify your face without it being too dry. So let's go ahead and open this up. I know there have been some other drugstore dupes of the Mally Balm. Like I know CoverGirl had one at one point, I think Revlon did, and those just felt really greasy. It didn't feel the same at all. So I'm hoping that this one has more of that drier finish that the Mally does. So here's what it looks like. It doesn't come with a sponge or anything to apply it with, so I think I'm just going to dip my fingers into it a little bit and see what happens. I mean, it feels exactly like the Mally. That's a good sign. So I don't know if you can see it on my finger, just a little bit of the balm where I picked it up, and I'm just going to maybe put it like here on top of these pores and see what happens. It actually feels a lot like the Mally one. See how it just kind of smooths everything out in that area? I'm actually getting really excited because if this is a dupe for the Mally one, that is going to be amazing. I can't wait to try that out on my face. Next up, let's just take a quick look at this mascara. I'll be trying it out this week and I can let you guys know at the end of the video my thoughts on it. But here's a look at the packaging. I think it looks really beautiful. And here's the brush. I have pretty good luck with all of Lancome's mascaras, so this one has kind of an interesting brush. It almost looks like it's bent a little bit at the bottom. It has a slight curve to it. So this one, let me just read you the claims really quick. It says it has 360 micro bristles with no clump. And then over here, they just have a little before and after. It says it has an eye-opening effect. 95% saw instant lift. 94% saw intense volume. And then 90% had clump-free lashes. So I don't know, it looked pretty good. Let's check this one out really quick. This is the Peach Bloom Color Blossoming Lip and Cheek Tint infused with Manuka honey and marshmallow extract. That's so funny. I wonder if marshmallow is kind of like an up-and-coming ingredient. So here's a look at the packaging. Really, really cute. And then I'm guessing this has, yeah, it has like kind of like a big doe foot applicator. I'm just gonna put a little bit right here. It has a gel-like texture. I'm hoping that it's not too sticky and that it dries down all the way. This color is really pretty. It almost kind of has like an oil feel to it. So I'm hoping that that's not something that's going to break up foundation underneath wherever I put this. So we'll have to see. It might actually be something that works out better on lips than cheeks because of that oily texture. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to test this out over my makeup and see what happens. It also has a peach fragrance to it. I just wanted to mention that as well. So I'm just gonna let this sit for a little bit and kind of let it dry down. We can take a look at the palette really fast. So these palettes from Ulta, I think, have always been really good quality. I have the neutral one and it's so good. And this one is more of like a warm tone palette. I think it looks really pretty actually. So let me just swatch a couple shades so you can see. I mean, I think the quality on these is awesome. These are normally really, really pigmented. Yeah, I mean, look at that. How crazy is that? I think these are really good. I'll just do a couple more shimmers really quick. And then let's quickly take a look at some of the matte shades. So there's just a quick look at some of the shades in this palette, but overall guys, I'm very excited to try all of this out. Since it is Friday, I'm going to start putting the video together tomorrow. I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to get a chance to test out. It'll probably just be more of a first impression, but if you'd like to see more on these or full reviews, definitely let me know down below. All right, guys, that was everything for this week. So let's go ahead and just chat about some of the products. I have a few mini reviews. The first one is the Sugar Cookies palette from Bakerie. So this is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And I decided to use this orange shade in my crease, which actually shears out so it doesn't look quite as bright on the eyes as it does in the pan. I mean, I think you could build it up to look like this, but it definitely went on a little bit more sheer. And I'm wearing this frosty blue shade on my lids, and then I put a little bit of this brown in my outer corner. And I thought that this palette was very easy to work with. Everything blended really nicely. I also realized that this palette has a little bit of a sugar cookie scent to it, so I thought that was really fun as well. I'm also wearing one of their lip liners, and I really have been enjoying these so much. They're really creamy. I'm actually wearing this all over my lips as lipstick, and they just glide across your lips. They're so velvety and so smooth and just really creamy. So you could totally wear these as a lipstick. This is the shade Creme de la Creme, which I actually swatched earlier in the video, and I love this color. I think it's so beautiful, and I just kind of tapped a little bit of my Beauty Pie lip balm on top just to help it be a little bit more moisturizing. But overall, I think these are fantastic. I also did try some of their liquid lipsticks during the week, and they're very similar to a lot of other liquid lipsticks that dry down all the way. They're very matte, and for me, having really dry lips, they're not the most comfortable thing to wear, but I think if you are somebody who has to wear masks all the time and you want something that's not going to budge, those are really great because they really don't go anywhere. I actually did go out to the store after I tried one on and I tested it with a mask and it worked beautifully. It didn't come off on the mask at all. So I do think they are a great, really long wearing option if you are cool with liquid lipsticks, or, you know, if you don't find them to be too drying for you. I think they're awesome. I'm also wearing the Super Dewy Skin Tint from Makeup Revolution, and I'm really enjoying this actually. I wore it yesterday and then again today. I do think that this color is a little bit light for me. I feel like my skin looks very pale today. So I might go up a shade in it, but I really love how hydrating it is. The only thing that I want to mention is that if you're looking for a lot of coverage, this is not going to give you that. It actually didn't cover the redness on my nose, even though it covered the redness everywhere else in my face. I think my nose is particularly problematic, and I usually have to put something a little bit more heavy duty to cover the redness there. So that was kind of expected for me with a sheer formula. And one thing about this is because it's so hydrating, it doesn't really build upon itself that well because it doesn't dry down quickly. So when I tried to add another layer to my nose, it really didn't do anything. So I think this will be great for you if you don't like a lot of coverage and you just want to put one layer. If you wanted to get this thinking that you could build it up, it really doesn't work out that well, at least it didn't on me. So I just wanted to mention that really quickly. And also the balm that I got that kind of reminded me of the Mally. I actually think it's very similar to the Mally. I'm just trying to figure out different ways to apply it. I did try kind of swirling my fingers around in it and patting it on that way, and that seemed to work out okay. I also tried swirling a dense brush into it, but I don't like doing that because I felt like it kind of moved my foundation then. I really do wish that it came with a puff like the Mally does, because with that one, you can just swirl the puff around in the product and then pat it onto your skin that way. And I kind of simulated that just by using my fingers, but I don't know if that's the best way to apply it. So I'm going to keep playing with that one a little bit, but I do think it's very, very similar to the Mally one in case you were looking for a dupe for that. When it comes to the new Lancome mascara, I'm wearing it today and I think it's okay. I don't think it's anything super spectacular. There are other mascaras that give me bigger lashes, like more length, more volume at a drugstore price. So for me, I just felt like this didn't wow me, especially for the price. Now, I didn't pay as much for this because it's the smaller version, but I definitely would not run right out and buy the full size at all because I don't think it was anything too great. It is non-clumpy, which it claims, and I think that's great, but I think it just gave me kind of like a medium length and volume, and usually when it comes to high-end formulas these days, I really need them to wow me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go back to some of my drugstore favorites. And last but not least, the product I probably dislike the most is the Too Faced Peach Bloom Color Blossoming Lip and Cheek Tint. So this stayed greasy and sticky on my cheeks. Actually, when I feel it now, it still feels tacky, and I applied this at least a half an hour ago. I just don't like the way it feels. And there are so many amazing cream and liquid blushes that came out at the drugstore this year. Again, I just feel like high-end really has to be something different or unique to actually make me want to spend money on it. So I'm glad that I only got the one shade. I was debating on getting maybe a second one. I'm glad I didn't do that because I don't even really see myself using this one all that much. And to be completely honest with you guys, I'm not even sure why I bought it because there were so many fantastic finds at the drugstore this year when it came to cream and liquid blushes. And if you missed my best of 2020 under $10 video, I showed a whole bunch of those in that video. So definitely check that one out. But it may just have been the makeup reviewer in me that was just really curious to see what this one was about and what it was like. And now that I've tried it, I just find myself being a little bit disappointed in it. So sadly, this isn't one that I really personally can recommend. I'm sure there are people out there who are going to absolutely love it, but it just wasn't wasn't for me. So anyway, guys, that's everything. I would love to hear your thoughts on any of these products down in the comments below. I always love chatting with you guys and hearing your thoughts. Thank you all so much for spending part of your day here with me. I really appreciate it so much. If you like this video, please take a minute and just hit that thumbs up button. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love to have you here as part of the family. So definitely hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you all in my next one. Take care. Bye.